Hello everyone, this is Stephen Balch, your instructor for Principles of Marketing at Ozarka College. Today what I'm going to do is give you just a little bit of feedback on the Chapter 17 and 18 activities and the semester project that I graded earlier this week. And then I'm going to tell you what we've got coming up due for Chapter 19. And I'm also going to give you a little bit of information about the final exam. Alright, so the first thing is, like I said, I did finish grading the Chapter 17 and 18 activities earlier this week. If you haven't already gone in and looked at your grades for those, go ahead and do that as soon as you can. Read the corresponding grading comments. Let me know if you have any questions. Most of you did well on those Chapter 17 and 18 activities. So like I always tell you, keep up the good work. I really appreciate the time and effort that you're putting in, so keep it up. The semester project, I also finished grading that. I believe it was yesterday. So hopefully you've gone in and looked at your grades, your grade for the semester project as well. If you haven't, go ahead and do that also as soon as you can. Let me know if you have any questions. If I did have to count points off, I was pretty specific on, maybe what you omitted or what more information that I was looking for. Some of you skipped over certain parts of the template or outline that I provided and didn't include some of the required information, so I had to count some points off for that. But overall, most of you did well. There were just a few things. Some of you had some spelling and grammar and punctuation issues, things like that. But overall, most of you did well. There were a few of you that really needed to make sure that you're following the instructions more and making sure that you're including all of the required information. But like I said, overall, most of you did well. Just let me know if you have questions about the Chapter 17 and 18 activities or the semester project. Alright, so that brings us to what we've got coming up due next. So if we go to the activities page in my Ozarka, right now we're on the kind of the end of week 15, kind of getting towards the end of week 15 of the semester. Of course, we just had work due earlier this week. We don't have anything else due this week, but we do have work due next week. And it's actually going to be our last set of chapter activities. And that will be for Chapter 19. So you'll have the Chapter 19 assignment, test, and discussion all due by Thursday of next week. So you've got basically a week from today. You've got about a week to work on those activities. Just remember, you have your book as a main resource to use. You also have your PowerPoint slides that are linked on the assignment page. You also have your videos that are linked on the assignment page that cover the concepts that we're learning about in Chapter 19. And by the way, in Chapter 19, we're going to be learning about the pricing component of the marketing mix. So if you remember from the very beginning of the semester all the way through the semester, we've been looking at various parts of the marketing mix, from product to price to place and promotion. We just kind of got done looking at promotion, and now we are ready to look at price. And there are a lot of pricing related concepts that will be presented in Chapter 19. So Chapter 19 covers basically, again, the pricing component of the marketing mix. So in Chapter 19, you're going to learn about what price is and what the importance of price in the marketing process. You're going to learn about the various pricing objectives, how product demand determines price. You're also going to learn about something that's very relevant in today's world, which is the use of artificial intelligence, or AI, to set prices. You'll also learn about how cost can be used to determine price, the steps involved in setting the price of a product. You'll also learn about various pricing strategies that can be used by businesses, and some of the tactics used for fine-tuning the base price. And then finally, towards the end of the chapter, you will learn about some of the legal aspects or legal issues involved in product pricing. All right, so there's a lot there in chapter 19. It's a fairly long chapter. That's why I only included just chapter 19 in this set of activities, because there is quite a bit there. But basically, be working on chapter 19. If you run into any problems or you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you have. And in addition to chapter 19, the only other thing that we have for this semester, since we are approaching the last couple of weeks of the semester, you'll notice during week 17, we have our final exam. So the final exam will be available from May 6th through the 8th, which is that Monday through Wednesday of final exam week. All right? And to study for the final exam, you'll study your previous chapter test and also your midterm exam. And those are all open. All the ones that you've taken so far this semester are all open for review. So now one thing I will caution you about, don't study the questions and the answers. Study the concepts that are presented in the questions. All right? Don't just memorize the question and the answer. Make sure that you're studying the concepts that are presented in the questions on the test and on the exam, because the questions on the final may not be the same. So just kind of keep that in mind. But they're going to cover the same concepts. All right. And be looking, probably tomorrow I will send you an email that will give you more specific information about the final exam. For example, how long you'll have to take it. In other words, the time limit, and the number of questions and how much they're worth, things like that. I will explain in an email, and also an announcement that I'll post tomorrow as well in my Ozarka. So be looking for that. And that's really all I have for you for today. The only other thing I'd like to say is I really have enjoyed teaching this class this semester. And I really have enjoyed having each one of you in class. And I hope that you have enjoyed it as well. Hopefully you've learned some things that will help you in some of your other classes and also in your career later on. Like I said, I really have enjoyed it. And so just keep working, and we just have a couple weeks left here, and then you'll have your summer break. All right? So enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend, and I probably won't talk to you again until later next week. Probably late next week will be the next time that I do a video for you. Okay? All right, so I'll see you at that point. Thank you.